Yeah, you heard what he said. All right. 3, 2, 1. Top, top,
Top,
top,
top, top, top, top.
Top Hill, episode 90.
90.
Welcome to the 90s. Yo, man. And welcome to another episode of the Top Hill Podcast. I am your boy, Mr. Top Hill Pod, a.k.a. Imani Boss.
And I'm your girl Jamila with her own boss.
And this week, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, but we're going to try to rapid fire this, Joe. I'm not going to lie, because there's so many things to talk about. And yeah, we'll see if we could put our 2 cents in here or not, okay? But first of all, Jamila, how are you doing? How was your week? You know what I mean? We kind of skipped right over that the last jump, so.
Figured you wanted to do it during this segment. I don't know why I just thought. Usually I remind you. I'm like, you can say it. So I'm going to definitely remind you for this one, but you nailed it this time. But, so my week was lovely. Again, I'm always lacking on myself, and I do not know why, but I too have celebrated a milestone this week.
Okay.
I had my shot for a whole year.
Your shot? Your vaccine?
My shot.
Oh.
No, I didn't get that shot. I didn't get that shit.
Hey, yo. You had your shot for a whole year. Hold on. That is room for applause. Come on, man. Congratulations to Jamila and her house of beauty. How does it feel to be a year in? Oh, where's your shot? Where's your shot?
Yeah, amazing. I'm doing the renovations now. I don't know if you were able to see some of the updates, but she's looking beautiful.
I've been completely off of social media. Like, I think the last thing I saw, like, one of your updates before, but like, yeah, I can't wait to see it though. I can't wait to see it.
So nice. I'm just so excited. It's coming together so well. We're almost done with downstairs. The only thing that we have to do downstairs is the floors, change the vanity in the bathroom, and put the blinds up.
Jamila, for all the new people here who, may have just started listening to Top Hill for the first time, let them know exactly what your shop is and what you do.
Oh, so I own a beauty. What did the girl call me earlier? I forgot what she called it earlier in the review. But
the director of this fine establishment.
It's like a little boutique spa, like a spa boutique. It's very small and intimate, like beauty bar setting, where I rent space to other beauty professionals, and I perform several different services as well: body contouring, teeth whitening, nails. We also have facials and waxes and lashes. And all that good stuff, pretty stuff. So, yeah, I have been a full-time entrepreneur now for 3.5 years, and I own a shop. So, yeah, I've had the shop now for a year, and we just started renovating, so I'm excited.
That is amazing. Like, I'm super excited for you. I'm super proud of you as well. It's super dope, man. Make sure you guys check her out. Her House of Beauty is in Waldorf, Maryland. If you are ever in the area, or need to get yourself, your body did, your teeth did, your nails did, whatever you need did, she can do it. And her team can do it. So, yeah. All right.
How's everything good with you, though?
Everything's been good. I take it one day at a time. Like, it's so hard for me to go back and review my whole entire week. It's just like, I barely remember what I did yesterday. It was just so much stuff. But
you mean you started it off too? It's like you be going through so much. Like, oh my gosh. It's as if they let us off the plantation to shoot this podcast, bruh. And it's like
I feel like exactly. I feel like the podcast on the scale that we can actually just come and like step away from our crazy lives and stuff like that, and just come here and just enjoy some good music. Talk some shit. Talk about what's going on in the culture. Because to be honest with you, I don't be knowing what's be going on until it's Top Hill time, to be honest with you.
So, I'm telling you, man. I realized it was a year. One of my clients, basically told me, it was, in conversation. I was like, oh, shit, it is December. It's days into this. I just found out the day before yesterday. And December 1st was my year.
Wow. that is amazing, though. That's super exciting. Since we are on episode 90, Top Hill has hit a milestone, guys. We have over 1 million views on our Top Hill channel. So let's go ahead. That deserves another round of applause, man. To our day ones, to the newcomers, to our subscribers, to the people who hating, just popping in and just hitting that dislike button. We appreciate all of you guys because you guys.
We love the engagement.
Yeah, we love the engagement. You know what I mean? Everything for the algorithm. But yeah, we 3 weeks ago, I just saw the notification this week, but 3 weeks ago we actually hit over 1 million views collectively from all of our videos. So that is amazing. Like, when we created this podcast, and we were doing this, we only had like 5-10 views, stuff like that, but we just stayed consistent. And you guys really came in droves and supported us, and greatly appreciate it. And what else is going on? Oh, December.
It's really big. Like, we really was on here when nobody was watching us.
Nobody, man. Like, nobody was watching us. We believed in what we believed in. We was just like, oh, this is what we want to do. This is what our podcast is going to be about. No matter what our adversities were, things changing and all that kind of stuff, we stay consistent, stay doing our thing, and yeah, it's up for me. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. So a couple of announcements that we need to make. December 19th, the top 10 albums of the year. We are going to be doing this at Quality Touch Studios, featuring our boy Chad Visionaire. Me and Chad will be coming up with a list of our top 10 favorite albums of the year, and it's going to be amazing. We're going to have the whole family in there. Jamila's going to be in there. Austin's going to be in there. The whole Quality Touch Studios. So Will Bowser, Tracy, Antonio Wayside, Carmen, Gino, Low Key, Slim. Like, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be a good time. So, yeah. Also, make sure you guys tune into that as well, too. You know what I mean? It's going to be fun. It's going to be a vibe. So, make sure you guys check that out. And another announcement. At the end of the year, the last episode of the year, we are going to choose our top 10 favorite reactions of the year. So, me, Jamila, are going to go back and look at some of these videos and pick what was our favorite reaction. We had a lot. We had a lot of really dope moments and dope reactions. So I can't wait to pick the top 10 and share it with you guys. I have a feeling I think I know what's in the top 3. I don't want to spoil it, but there's some in my head. Yeah, there's some in my head that's just like, oh man, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So make sure you guys tune in for that as well too. Coming at the last Monday of the year. So
I just thought about?
What?
I didn't forget about December 19th because I just kind of live my life off of the schedule. But do you know that my hair is not going to be done until the 20th?
Damn. I know you try to plan that perfectly too. Oh man. There's no way they can get you a day early?
You said the date, I was like, what?
Bruh. Yeah. I already set up my barbershop appointment for the 18th. Shout out to Jordy Cuts. Yeah, we in there.
I'm still gonna look good, y'all. Y'all already know I'm gonna look just as good as I did last year. It's just gonna be a little different the next day.
Yeah, Jamila never looked bad. That doesn't happen. So.
That's so hot.
So, do we have any other disclaimers to get to? Any other things that we should let the people know? I think that's it.
So let's get right into it. We said we're gonna go like things. Let's get. I bet you can't do it in less than an hour.
Okay, that's a challenge. I got you. All right.
Not that we're rushing it, guys. I just want to see, like, when we said lightning, I just want to see what lightning actually is.
Yeah. Only reason why we said it because it's a lot to talk about. So let's get right into it. So first things first. breaking news alert. Uh, Drake has decided to withdraw his 2021 Grammy nominations. Um, very interesting. Drake has been nominated for a couple of awards. He was nominated for, Rap Album of the Year, Rap Performance and stuff like that for Certified Lover Boy. And I don't know what the exact motive for him taking his Grammy nomination away. There's a couple of things, and let us know in the comments what you guys think too. There could be maybe he just doesn't fuck with the Grammys. Like maybe somebody submitted on his behalf and he didn't submit it because Drake has always been kind of critical of the Grammys anyway. It's just like we don't need the Grammys to, solidify who we are in the industry and stuff like that. We decide that ourselves. There could be that. I also think that Drake might be trying to stay out of the limelight because of what happened with Travis Scott's Astroworld concert. I mean, what happened to Astroworld was a travesty, right? It was really, really a horrible thing that happened, and everybody is getting sued. Like Drake wasn't even the only performer, but they're suing Drake because he's Drake. You know what I mean? Like there was other people performing there, but they're not getting sued, but Drake is. So there was another thing. Drake released a song. Well, Drake had a song with French Montana that was supposed to come out with French Montana's album, and Drake pulled that because he just didn't want any attention on him right now because I guess everything that's going on. On top of all of this, Drake is facing a $4 billion lawsuit from a woman who broke into his house at the same time. And you heard me say that right. The woman broke into his house and is suing him. Yeah. So, I'm not going to lie. Like, I hear with artists singing their songs like, I wouldn't wish fame on my worst enemy and stuff like that. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, being in your house, somebody break in, and then literally sue you legally. Like, I don't even understand how this makes sense. But
how do you feel comfortable? How do you sit in front of the judge and tell them that you did something illegal, but I need my money?
Right. So I brought that all up to say, like, maybe Drake. What do you think, Jamila? Do you think that Drake just didn't want to be a part of the Grammys, or do you think that he's just trying to stay low key with everything that he has going on right now?
Find around it. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's really hard to call. I mean, at the same time, though, how do you feel about people withdrawing from the Grammys and other people not getting the recognition that they deserve on the songs that they are on as well?
I'm curious to know, like, what are they going to do if they take away his nomination? Are they going to nominate somebody else in his place? Like, or are they just going to leave it the way it is? You know what I mean? This is interesting. This, to me, gives a clear lane to Kanye and J. Cole to pretty much have their way at the Grammys. Like, I expect Ye to walk away with a couple of Grammys that night. I will hope, honestly, that he wins Album of the Year. I think he does deserve Album of the Year. And yeah, who knows? This is weird. This is interesting. This is the first time I ever heard of an artist withdrawing their nomination to the Grammys. Like that's out there. That's really weird. You know what I mean? It's more so questioning, and I have more questions than I do have answers. So anyway, moving on. Can't wrap my brain around it. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. All right, moving on. All right, it's hard out here for us niggas. Okay. Little Uzi Vert. I'm a fan of Little Uzi, man. Little Uzi.
I'm a fan of Little Uzi too.
Little Uzi makes amazing music. You know what I mean? It's fire. If you guys know, he has been dating City Girl JT, and you know they be doing their whole cutesy little date things and stuff like that. But this nigga, dog, let me tell you how hard he made it for us men out here. Okay. This nigga decided for JT's birthday that he's going to gift her a fucking McLaren. Okay. All right, that's cool. You know, he got a McLaren. Okay. Other rappers have done that before. Okay. This nigga's going to rent out an entire amusement park for her.
That's my type of motherfucking press right there. I love amusement parks.
He got her a new bag. I don't even know what bag is this, Jamila. I don't even know. This is
this giving Birkin something. It's ugly.
It's probably a Birkin. He bought her every single item on the menu at this restaurant that they went to. I know it's 5 stars. I could tell by the salmon on that plate. It's perfectly grilled with the lines. You see that? It's like perfect squares.
Bye.
Then look at them. That's more than 12 roses. That's probably like 12 dozen roses right there. And that's a cake over there. It's probably ice cream cake. You know what I mean? Because he's not doing nothing regular. So anyway, that's my hating ass rant to little Uzi Vert, making it hard.
Her making it look so pretty. Go JT, go JT, go.
Anyway, congratulations to JT and little Uzi on their loves, and happy birthday to JT. All right, moving on. Something else that's going to get the fellas upset. Rihanna is apparent. Well, let's start off with the good news. So allegedly, may be pregnant.
You said apparent, like it was just transparent, like we just know.
I mean, I guess we don't officially know.
She hasn't officially announced it.
Yes, but what people are assuming is the island of Barbados have recently became a republic. So I guess they dethroned the queen or something like that. And let me get my facts straight. Let me get this right before I just sound so ignorant. But yeah, that's what I thought I read. Barbados ditches Queen Elizabeth II as head of state, declared Rihanna national hero. That's what I thought I read. So I guess Queen Elizabeth.
For me,
I love to see it. I love to see it. Get them out of here.
And what is a national hero?
I don't know, but I believe that their new president is a black woman. Let me find her name. Prime Minister. I'm sorry. Prime Minister Mia Motley is now the Prime Minister of Barbados, and she declares Rihanna as a national hero to their island. Her quote here: "May you continue to shine like a diamond and bring honor to your nation by your works, by your actions," which I think is amazing, man. I think Rihanna, everything that Rihanna is doing, a national hero, to me, is fitting because Rihanna
they got her title right too. I love how her title just sounds so perfect too.
What, Prime Minister?
No, billionaire, singer, actress, entrepreneur, Rihanna, national hero. Like that just. They didn't miss anything with this black queen.
Exactly. And yeah, because a lot of these people, like, they just call these people just, the artist Rihanna, or the singer Rihanna. Like she's not a fucking billionaire. Like, she's not head of fucking Fenty.
Respect on her name.
Yeah. Rihanna is an incredible businesswoman, an incredible entrepreneur, an incredible philanthropist. She gives back to the world. There's so many things that she has done behind the scenes that she's not getting recognized for. I think somebody did recognize her though. I think she won a humanitarian award. I think it was either from BET or somebody, but they did an amazing tribute to her, as they should. Rihanna's she's dope. But anyway, this is what people are assuming that she may be pregnant because she wore this dress. It looks like it might be a baby bump, but until Rihanna or A$AP Rocky or somebody else announces that she is actually pregnant, then we're going to keep it as a legend. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm trying to get through this. See if I can find it. I didn't have all my stuff already up already. Shame on me, I know. I want to talk about Brittany Renner. going to Jackson State University. She was actually invited by Deion Sanders. If you guys don't know, Deion Sanders is a legendary NFL Hall of Famer who decided to begin coaching at a HBCU, Jackson State University, um, which is already dope. And he decided to bring Brittany Renner to one of their practices to talk to them about the game off the court, off the field as well. And I think that this is a really dope conversation. Let me. I think it's on her Instagram page. Because a lot of the times, like our people who go into the league and stuff like that, they don't know what's coming, right? They just think they're going to go in there, get money, get women, buy everything up, and everything's going to be all Gucci. But, there's traps out here, you know what I mean? And these guys should be educated. And who's better to educate than, somebody who's in that world, you know what I mean? So, and I actually I heard what she was saying, and she was actually speaking some truth in there. I don't even know her Instagram name. It's Bundle with Brittany. This is the fan page. Bear with me, y'all. Here we go. I could have sworn I typed this in. And
I'm about to say the same thing.
I definitely remember typing this in. But anyway, all right. So here's from her Instagram page, her talking to the gentleman at Jackson State University.
You guys get in these situations where you have your favorite person or you're in a relationship and y'all want to play. Like, there are repercussions to everything that you do, good, bad, or indifferent. Because there is a cost at telling the truth, but there is an even greater cost when you lie. So, as a man, you be prepared to stand on principle. So if you want to lie and you want to cheat, just like in my situation, then you got to accept it how it comes. Accept what comes behind it. I feel like a lot of men do cheat because they are afraid of, well, what if I'm being faithful and I'm just a dub and she's cheating or lying on me? But the thing is when you cheat, you're really only cheating yourself out of something real. Because your relationship is only going to go as deep as you're able to go with yourself. And so if you're committed, as a man, you give this woman your word. If you're committed and you don't honor that commitment, then really what are you doing? You're wasting your own time. So I don't know if it's just like a hypothetical situation, but I feel like if you're going to cheat on whoever you're with, then just leave. Have some respect for yourself and leave.
See, when y'all get my age and my stage, you gotta learn how to listen. Because when you listen, a woman really tells herself. Do you understand how passionate she was about that? Did you understand how passionate she was about that? You either add to me, or you have to multiply, or you subtract and divide. And all those people that subtract and divide, the pettiness and all that, they gotta go. They ain't never just a moment, because I just listen, I flush it and move on to the next page. I don't even look back.
I can respect anyone's truth, but I do not put liars. Once you lie one time, your credibility is shot. Like, there's nothing left to discuss because you don't even respect yourself enough to tell yourself the truth. So if you're gonna, that's cool, you lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. But damn, that was the wrong video. I was like, that wasn't even the right video. Hold up, this is the one I actually wanted to play. Hold up, I want to play a little bit of it. So this is when she came out, right? Hey,
yourself and let's go from step A to Z because we got to kind of show these guys the other side of game. And that's why you gracefully blessed us with your presence.
The comment.
Your point of view. How this game is played.
So my name is Brittany Renner, aka Bundle of Brittany on Instagram. I have been on social media for
Joe ain't took notes all year, but now you
Anyway, I'm not going to play the whole thing. But anyway, I just think that this was really a dope idea for a coach to do this because who's going to teach these guys? You know what I mean? If nobody's going to teach them. Nala, be quiet over there. That's my dog over there. Nala, I am working over here. Anyway. So.
She just never bitch. Now listen. Everything, you a grown ass man, I'm a grown ass woman, even when I was younger and stuff like that. I understand the whole situation. I feel like monogamy is just really weird for young people. You can't really teach certain lessons. You kind of have to live through them. Everybody knows cheating is wrong. Everybody knows lying is wrong. Everybody knows that as a professional athlete, what type of lifestyle is going to come with it.
They should. But
they do! They do!
Do they though? Some of these niggas don't.
How do they not?
Because maybe they don't know. I just think like it's good that he took this approach. You know what I mean? Like I just want to give a shout out to Deion Sanders for doing it and for Brittany Renner to come in and speak on this. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get niggas to listen, put Brittany, put a girl like her in a room for us to like, you know what I mean, like to focus.
Still didn't hear shit. I didn't hear shit. That's the thing. Like she's saying the same exact shit their girlfriend's been saying to them. They didn't say nothing differently. You can have the baddest bitch and still get lied and cheated on. That shit doesn't matter. That's the only reason why it's coming from a female's perspective. You can be the baddest bitch. You can have the ugliest nigga. And they still can do you dirty. Like that shit is just everybody know right from wrong. I don't give a fuck. Everybody has a conscience. That's why God bless us being the highest level of creation and being human beings, being able to decide and have this certain level of discernment that being a human being, we're just so blessed to be. We know when we're doing something wrong. I don't care what nobody is saying. They know.
Okay.
Now, to what level? And if you, this is the thing too. Even if you decide that you want to do something wrong, you might hope that the consequence isn't as bad as what you did. But we know that every time I've ever done something right, I'm not saying because I'm smart. I'm saying I know when I've done some dumb shit. I know. I just be hoping that the consequence isn't what the level of whatever I did was.
Right. I feel you.
You won't fake like you like. Well, and it's not intelligence. It's a feeling. It's a feel. You can feel when you're doing something wrong.
Some niggas don't have no
From
feeling.
A child.
Some niggas
From
don't have
a
no feeling.
child, you can watch a child try to steal a piece of candy, and you can watch like you know from a little child when you're doing some janky shit. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to find this video, right? So if you guys don't know, Brittany Renner had a child with PJ Washington, who is a NBA player, and he recently played a game at the Atlanta Hawks. And while he was shooting free throws, the fans were chanting Brittany Renner while he was shooting the free throws. And I'm just like, oh, wait, here it is right here. Hold up. I got to play this shit. Hold up. The disrespect. This is so disrespectful, man. This man is at work, okay? Shooting his free throws.
Business decision made, yes. And a wise one. Discretion is always the better part of valor. Second free throw.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe that's not the right.
You can't hear from the commentators, but pretty much the Hawks fans are chanting Brittany Renner while he was shooting free throws. Anyway, yeah, man.
That's a damn shame.
And then she going troll and was like, "Glad you made it though, baby daddy," and then added him. You know, shit's so toxic, man. Anyway, all right, moving on. Rapid fire.
Yes.
I want to say congratulations to Cardi B, man.
Definitely.
Cardi B just out here just winning in life. You know what I mean?
In all the bags,
in
every arena, every genre, every lane, she's putting her hand in, and I'm so happy for her.
Cardi B makes history as the first creative director of Playboy magazine. Yo, who knew that they were looking for a creative director? Like, you know what I mean? I didn't see this job application on Indeed. Right. Was this on Indeed? Was this, do you need a clearance? Like, what do you need to do? But anyway, congratulations to Cardi B. This is a phenomenal bag. Playboy obviously is a staple in, pop culture. And, who else will fit in this role? Like, I think this is perfect for her and her brand, for growth and diversity. And yeah, just super happy for Miss Cardi B, man.
Yeah, something for me.
Shout out to Offset, man.
It's their bag, like shit.
Yeah, it's their bag. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got? This is interesting. I happened to see this. So Hulu came out with a documentary for Astroworld. It was called Astroworld: The Concert from Hell. And it's a documentary that was put onto Hulu, a Disney platform. And this is, to me, super insensitive because, this event just happened 2 weeks ago. Like, we haven't really had full time for it to breathe. And within 2 weeks, they put this documentary out on Hulu. And it received a lot of backlash. A lot of people were just like, yo, like, there's a lot of people who haven't even been buried yet. You know what I mean? And for them to have this already out there, them saying their stories, and there's not even enough evidence out there or them to come out with a decision on actually what happened or who to put the blame on yet. You know what I mean? And people just jumping the gun. So Hulu decided to pull this, and they also try to point blame at somebody else too. They said this was actually a investigative local news special from ABC 13 in Houston that aired, and then they just kind of repackaged it and put it on Hulu. But yeah, Hulu, you knew what you were doing. You advertised this.
Anything.
Yeah. People, the greed is so real. You don't know what's insensitive and what's not insensitive. You know what I mean? Once again, we talked about Astroworld. Our prayers and condolences go out to the families, the ones who lost their lives. And until we can actually make amends of what actually is going on and who is to blame, the blame can't be put on one person. You can't just put the blame on Travis Scott. You can't just put the blame on Drake. You can't just put the blame on Live Nation. You can't just put the blame on Houston PD. There's a lot of pieces to this, and I know we love a nice headline. I know we love to cancel people. I know we love to do all this crazy shit in this culture, but some things are too complex for us to just be so definitive on one thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all right, moving on. King Richard, if you guys don't know, is a movie that came out recently. It is a movie about Venus and Serena's upbringing and their father. Um, I watched this movie over the weekend. Shout out to HBO Max, they're the goats. Um, I haven't really
Any
seen.
reason why you didn't send it to me when you was watching it? Like, hey, you should watch this. Any reason?
No, it kind of happened like out of nowhere. Like I didn't really intend on watching it. Honestly, it just what happened? This was like Sunday morning. Yeah, this was like Sunday morning, and yeah, we just decided to put it on. But I was thinking about actually going to the movie theaters to watch it because I wanted to support it, and I might still like go see it or buy the DVD or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get too emotional because I'm a thug. So, but I got emotional at the end of this movie. I'm not gonna lie. This was a really powerful story. Will Smith is a phenomenal actor. He's just so diverse. You know what I mean? Like he could play in so many different kind of roles, which is to me speaks to his brilliance as an actor. Also, the girls that played Venus and Serena, the whole entire cast was phenomenal. The production was phenomenal. Everybody was phenomenal in this film. It literally felt like I was there and I was a part of it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
wow.
And
More as to why you should have texted me and told me to watch it.
I know,
Okay.
I know. My bad. Yo, you should watch this, Joe.
You don't say.
I'm not going to spoil the movie. It's definitely a movie that you guys should definitely check out and see. But to me, this shows the weight of a black man who grew up in the area in Louisiana around the Ku Klux Klan, and how he had to deal with a lot of racial tension and stuff like that going on, and then to be taken from that environment and then to go into Compton and raise a family of 5 girls in Compton, California in the late 80s and 90s, and dealing with the shit that was going on there. For him, that he is another master manifester. He literally wrote out all his daughter's plans, his plans and stuff like that before they were born, and literally acted on it. Like when he said in the trailer, I know you guys seen the trailer, it was like, yo, I prepared this before they were born and stuff like that. He meant that shit. Like he is somebody that followed the plan to a T. Like it was like given to him by God itself. Say, yo, this is what you need to do. And for the fact that, Venus and Serena obviously loved their father, their family loved them, stuff like that. It was just beautiful, man. This was just a beautiful story. We don't really get to see this many black men celebrated in this kind of way. So it was just really, really dope to see. And I think everybody should watch it. Everybody should watch this film. It's really, really dope. Okay. We're rolling through. We only got a few more left. Then we're gonna do it. So Jamila, if you was working in a church, okay, and you just so happened to find 500 envelopes, and you counted all the money that was in the envelopes, and it equaled up to $600,000, what would you do?
See, something about that story already. That does not even sound right to me. I'm only doing one of two things. I'm not counting the money, even giving it back. Period. Money up, not mine, give back. Or I'll keep some and give back. So, but it's gonna be dependent on what's on my heart. Honestly, it's gonna be dependent on what's on my heart. I swear to God, like I would love to sit here and act like I'm perfect, but I'm not, and I'm not gonna fake like sometimes I don't do perfect shit. So sometimes I am the type to give back. What's supposed to be given back. Like I found money and watch people drop wallets and purses and things of that nature before. But I don't know what I would do. It would just depend on where I'm at. Is this today, right now? 600,000? Jesus. That's just enough for me to want to keep it.
It's tax-free money. It's tax-free.
That's a lot of money for me. That's enough to make me want to keep it. Like 50,000, I'm sure I'd give it back. 100,000, I'm sure I'd give it back. 100,000.
Yeah, even $599, that don't even sound right to me. You know what I mean? But 600, 600 sounds about right. It's like nah.
I'm just being honest. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. I don't know. I mean, I on the good day, I will hope that God will put it in my heart to give it all back. But honestly, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Because why did I find it? How did I find it? Why was it not where it was supposed to be? Why was it not where it was supposed to be?
Oh my God. Exactly.
I'm just saying. That's why I would have to have, use a certain level of discernment to talk to God about it. Because it just seemed like something already is fishy. Something's not right.
Yeah. In
the walls. In the walls. It sounds like I'm finna steal this from the thieves.
Right. And this is Joel Osteen's church, Lakewood Church. And Joel Osteen has been in the news every now and then. You know what I mean? Got a lot of tension going on with him, man. I know recently he filed for the PPP loan and they gave it back. But yeah, $600,000 just laying around in the church. Now they're saying that it might be connected to a case that they put out in 2014, where they believe that money was stolen from their safe.
Who the fuck died shortly after this? Because that's a long time.
That's a long time. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's 7 years. Look, when we do background investigations, that's already like past the time right there. You know what I mean? We don't go back that far.
It even makes sense. The more keeping it.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think the Lord told me this was mine.
That don't even make sense. I'm a plumber. I'm the only one who could have discovered it. What do you mean? This seems like it's a blessing for me in the church. I don't even come to church. God bless me. He's telling me I need to start coming to church. It sounds like now I got something to tithe. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
Shout out to Abby. Abby, funny shit. She said that's why he didn't want anyone in his church during the flood. He didn't want nobody finding that money. All right, moving on. Yeah. Oh man, this is a tricky one. They got our man Cuomo, man. Oh damn, what did Joe Rogan say? Anyway, if you guys don't know, Chris Cuomo, brother to what was New York's governor? Andy Cuomo? That's his name. Do you remember the guy from New York, the governor of New York, Andy Cuomo? He got released. He got fired for sexual harassment. He got a lot of sexual harassment cases. He didn't get fired. I'm sorry. He stepped down because
sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was the governor of New York. He was doing. People were really liking what he was doing in New York. They were thinking like he would be a really great presidential candidate in the future. And he wasn't really going along with what the government was saying. So then they put all. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my conspiracy bag. I was about to go real crazy with it. Let me try to be objective. What had happened was there were people on his team that said that he was too touchy, that he was sexual misconduct was happening in the workplace and stuff like that. So with all the stuff that was going on, he decided to step down. But his brother is actually a pretty popular news reporter for CNN. And it recently came out that I guess that he was trying to help his brother with his case. So since he was doing that, CNN decided to fire Chris Cuomo. Very messy, very sticky situation. I don't know that much about it. I just thought it was very interesting. I know Chris Cuomo is somebody that a lot of people really liked on CNN. And I seen a lot of people really felt like it was really odd that they wanted to get rid of him, especially on the fact that he wasn't doing any sexual misconduct, but just because his brother. So anyway, I'm curious to see what Joe Rogan says here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip and see.
Functional strength exercises.
That's a real weight, right, Joe?
I think so. Yeah, everybody made fun of me because of the Chris Cuomo thing, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was real. I'm being naive, I guess. But eventually I looked at it, I go, yeah, that is kind of weird how you can move it around like that.
Yeah, just like a fucking paperweight. So that guy's fired now?
I got rid of that dude. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, for a weird reason. I mean, not weird. Like, ethically, I get it. Because he helped his brother.
Yeah.
When his brother, I don't know how he helped his brother. Like, what did he do? His brother was getting, people were accusing him of sexual harassment. And so, did he, like, do research on the people that, is that what he did?
I remember reading he texted someone who, like, knew of the situation, like, what do you got on someone?
Oh, that's it?
I don't know if that's it. I just
Should use Signal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or call the guy. I mean, I don't know. It's, he probably didn't think anything of it. He probably did it on instinct. But yeah, he's done. What does a guy like that do when you get fired from something?
I know. I thought that guy was like immune to everything.
Well, I think CNN is realizing that their ratings are dog shit.
Yeah.
And that having these highly polarizing editorial personalities like Stelter and Don Lemon and Michael Malice is fucking hilarious. You know what he did? He put up, he goes, now that Chris Cuomo's gone, who's the alpha male over at CNN? He put up a poll, and everybody said Anderson Cooper. I think Anderson Cooper came in first.
Yeah.
But it's like these guys, I personally, maybe this is just my bias, I want the news. I want objective news. I want someone to tell me what are the facts of what's going on and what's happening. I don't want your ideological slant. I don't want this left-wing propaganda network, which is what CNN's become. The way I look at CNN now is so differently than the way I looked at CNN 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I used to look at them as like, this is how I get the news. This is unbiased, professional news. They're going to tell me what's happening in Pakistan and what's happening in Mogadishu. These are the real journalists that are telling you the news. Now I look at them, I go, you fucking propagandists. Like, what are you the right arm of Pfizer? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's just.
You sound like me.
I think there's a market for real news, and it's really hard to find that now. It's really hard, especially outside of independent sources.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess if you're trying to even take a balanced approach to things, like, are you even going to be censored to the point where you can't even be a news outlet to begin with?
Right. Function.
I agree with him, man. It is hard to find real, just non-objective type of news. Like, if you just want to just get facts, there's people like I know, like you, Jamila, me. I just want to hit the facts, and then I can make up my own decision. But a lot of these news stations and media, they want to make the decision for you. And be like, hey, this is what happened. This is how we feel about it. So this is how you should feel about it. Like,
Right.
I don't want that shit. Like, yo, this is what happened. Here, you do what you want with it. You know what I mean? Like, let people think. Let people use their brains,
And he's absolutely right. Like, over time, I do look at the news differently. Like, the news used to be something, especially CNN. It was like CNN always was like your go-to, opposed from the Fox 5s and the other places and things of that nature. So it was just, now, I can't stand to watch it. And then they circulate the same thing over and over and over and over again so that they beat it in your head. And I love how he called them propagandists because, I'm real big on the word propaganda. And I'm just like, it's the craziest mess. Because I tell people all the time, like, they taught us shit in school. And I always say propaganda didn't go anywhere. So why do we just keep relying on this news if we know for a fact there's never been a resolution to propaganda?
Right.
We just keep acting like propaganda just doesn't exist.
Right. We just let it flow. Like, it is what it is.
We just let it flow.
Yeah. Yeah. What I used to do, like, with the news, when I realized, like, okay, like, CNN is too left, Fox is too right, I'll go back and forth. I want to hear what both sides are saying. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to hear CNN, I'll see what they're saying. I'm going to go over to Fox and see what they're saying. And then that would be my way of trying to, like, find the middle ground. But there isn't, like you said, just a channel you could just go get. You know what there is? It's like BBC. You got to go out of the country. You got to go out of the country to get some like just straight factual news. You know what I mean? And even that's a little bit.
And it boils down to sponsors and money and things like that. Like inflation, the cost of everything is way too high. When you have to take money to take certain stories and stuff like that, where everything is just corrupt now.
Yeah, to the point that I don't watch the news no more.
I don't watch it at all.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I had to literally go and see who he was just to remind myself, like, oh yeah, I know him. I remember him. Yeah. But it says that he's suing CNN for $18 million over his contract. Like, definitely got to be a breach of contract in there somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I mean, if he didn't do anything unethical at his job, you're just going off of, you know, that's a weird situation because I don't condone sexual misconduct in the workplace anywhere, but can you call this that? You know what I mean? Like, I can understand his brother getting, stepping down for what he did because shit was too hot. He's in a really high public office. But for Chris Cuomo to be a news reporter working on CNN for a long time and one of their top performers, for him to be let go and fired because he was trying to help his brother, and I mean, regardless, his brother can't be helped anymore. I mean, I don't know. This shit's weird. And honestly, opinion, not based off of facts. This is just what I'm thinking. Outside looking in, looks like they're just trying to do away with the Cuomos. From what it's
exactly. And I don't even like how these headlines are reading. Like, they're all saying for helping his brother. It's his goddamn brother. So what are you saying, that I'm supposed to choose my job over my brother?
Yeah.
Like, we just losing sight of family, and like, this country just has no morals. We stand on nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
At all.
A job? Like, they really, as if our lives are really wrapped around these damn jobs. Like, no, we get these jobs to support our lives.
Our lives, exactly.
Which is our family. What?
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Weird. All right. Last topic. Did you know that these debt collectors are now going to start hitting y'all niggas up in the DMs? Yo, y'all not paying y'all bills. These niggas is going to go to your IG and hit you in the DM like, where my money at?
You got the wrong one.
Right. Yo, what will we do?
Block. First of all, where's the privacy settings at? First of all, like, they shouldn't be able to make all these fake ass pages. Like, now at this point in time, you're spam.
Right.
If you're gonna be fucking Smecco, Geico, somebody, you need to stand on that page alone, and represent yourself like such.
Right. And when I first saw this, I was just like, oh shit, are they going to be in the comments too? Like, cause that's where stuff could get real sticky. Like, yo, I see you posting up on the gram with that Versace on, looking real fly out there. Yo, you want to pay this collection off real quick though, from the water bill you didn't pay a year ago? But there's actually something in there where they say they can't do it in a public space where other people can see it, so they can only direct message you. But this is like, it's really weird. Like, yo, like, first it was the phones. Now, I mean, first it was the calls, but now we getting DMs from the fucking debt collectors. Like,
bet you they won't pull up. There's gonna be a lot of dead debt collectors.
Yo, the times we live in, man. The times we live in. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm being first one, the last one. I thought they were trying to rob me. They was asking me about some money. They was asking me for my social security number.
Allegedly.
They're gonna have to walk around with cameras. It's gonna be worse than an episode of Cheaters. Could you imagine the debt collectors?
Hey,
with cameras?
Yo, that could definitely be a reality show. Like, I'll probably watch it. It's just like what's the like towing shows?
Yeah, like the repo.
The repo. Yo, that shit used to be so entertaining, dog. I would just be like, yo, how did none of these niggas get shot yet? Like, I know what, like...
No, they do be going crazy. I just don't think that they can air some of the bullshit that really be going on, because that shit is real. Like, do not pull up on me.
Right, yeah. Yo, I seen somebody...
Take my car while I'm at work.
Right.
I gotta go pick my kids up. I live on the other side of town. Like, somebody need to be shot.
Yeah. niggas will be struggling. Like, yo, like what used to get on my nerves, like when I went to school at Morgan State University, trying to get my education, right? Parked in front of my school. I parked in front of my building where I had my classes at, and it was one of those weird time zone type of things. So like at 4 p.m., you couldn't be parked there anymore because too much flow of traffic, whatever. But it'd never be traffic on that road. These niggas would be sitting outside at 3:30 waiting to get niggas at 4 o'clock. So like when I tell you my car got towed twice in the same week. That shit, I was a broke ass college student, y'all. That was $600 I did not have.
Oh my
That shit hurt. That shit still hurt me. I'm still recovering. It's the debt collectors coming in my DMs right now. Like you just like that.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have no real debt though. I will say that God is good. I'm blessed tremendously. But I just feel bad for the people that don't have it like me and ain't got time to even hear that shit.
Right. Yeah, man. That shit. Like, bruh, trying to figure it out, y'all. Okay? Trying to figure it out. Get off my ass. Life is hard. Oh.
I want to apply for one of those positions though.
What? A debt collector?
Social media, the social media debt collector.
No bullshit. How much they paying? What's the requirement? The requirements probably ain't shit. Let me see. How much y'all get paid an hour? I can do
Social
this on the
media
side.
experience.
Yeah, I could do this on the side too. Yeah,
How much is that to be collected? How many people are going to be in your DM like, you know what? Let me give you a call right now with my credit card information.
Right, and who in their right mind would be comfortable with like, you know what? You found me. You right. I got you.
Well, if people had the money, they would have paid you to begin with.
They would have answered the phone. Niggas know, like, yo, if niggas don't have no
they
debts,
wrote you back from the mail. What the fuck?
Right, that's what it was. They had the mail first, and when the mail wasn't working, they would start to call. Now the call's not working. Now you're trying to hit people in the DM. Come on, man.
You're not getting that money. I don't know.
The money is mine. The money is mine, yo. Inflation is a motherfucker. All right. Yo, Jamila, I think we did it. You said you said how much time we got left? We got like 15 minutes left. We did it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Whew. Yo, thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of the Top Hill Podcast. We really, really greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, we had like a little lightning round, even though, you know, it was an hour, but it still felt like lightning to me. There was a lot of things to get through.
An hour. It wasn't an hour.
Oh, it wasn't an hour? No.
40 minutes.
Okay. All right. Hey, look. It's better than
These 8 topics. That was 5 minutes per topic. That's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, better than your local news station. Yo, I forgot to tell you, they killed this for that Kyle Rittenhouse video. I forgot to tell you about that shit.
Did they?
Oh my God, they killed this on that shit. But anyway,
what happened? What was they talking about?
They were just like, oh my God, y'all didn't watch the trial. Y'all just talking and blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, bruh, why is a 17-year-old with an AR crossing 2 states? Like, before we even get to the part of him shooting somebody, why was he there in the first place? Can we answer that?
To go look at that. What in the world? This is stuff I don't like when I miss stuff.
I just happen to be in the comments and just looking at it, and I was like, oh, y'all really hated this video. They was really upset at that one.
And who is they?
You know who they are. What did DJ Khaled say? Stay away from they. They don't want you. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, it's what it is. It's all good. All right, anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Top Hill Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Jamila probably you looking at them comments? They went off, man. They went off. But anyway, we're going to catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your boy, Mr. Top Hill Pod, a.k.a. Imani Boss.
And I'm your girl Jamila with her own buzz.
And we out. Peace.
Top hill, top hill, top